I think we're live. Cool. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. My name is Cal, and we are here. Game gets underway in about 15 minutes. We're here for the clash between Western Province and the Pumas. My second Western Province game in a row. I seem to be getting a lot of their ones recently. I think we've got a good game on our hands. Pumas are having what I'd call a bit of an up and down season. They have big wins. They had a huge win against, who was it? Give me a second. Who was their huge? They had a huge win about 5 games ago against the Griquas. They won by 66 points to 26. That's a big win over the Griquas. Then they drew 44 all to the Sharks before getting absolutely smashed by the Lions, 55 points to 12. They went down to the Bulls, 40 points to 24. Before a convincing try-scoring victory against the Griffins, but they allowed 26 points for the Griffins, so conceded a few. But so that's it's 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw in their last 5 games, and they are on. Well, should they win here today, they'll be on a 2-game winning streak, but they're currently on 1. Province, on the other hand, are having a pretty bad season. They're currently on a 3-game losing streak. Having only won 1 of their last 5 matches, and that was against the Griffins. Before that, they went down 50 points to 34 to the Bulls. After the Griffins game, they lost to the Cheetahs, which is the one I think I commentated on, 26-19. Then they lost to the Lions, 41-22, and then went down to the Sharks as well, 31-23. So they're on a 3-game losing streak. In the competition so far, the Pumas have scored quite a high of 28 tries, as opposed to Province's 15. So there's a big difference in terms of tries scored in this game. And then you look at things like, games that each team went on to win. First try for the 2 teams, Province have won 2 of their games where they scored the first try out of 5. Pumas, interestingly, have only won 1 of the games where they scored first. In the last 5 games. Then you look at first points. This is slightly different though. Province, when they get first points, they've won 3 out of their 5, or 3 out of their last 5 games. No, that can't make sense. How does it work? Oh, sorry. In each of those games, the team that scored first. So in 2 of the last 5 Province games, the team that scored first won, and then in the last 5 games, so that makes sense. So in Province games, the team that scores first slightly edges the team that doesn't in terms of victories. But both teams, first try doesn't seem to count for much in both of these teams' last 5 games. And then a race to first to 10 points is the same, 2 and 5, 2 and 5. So what that kind of means is that the first half might not be a clear indicator of where the game will end. If we look at previous meetings between these 2 sides, in the last 2 games in 2023, Province won the second game by 8 points, 22-14. The one before that, a month prior, the Pumas won by a single point, 25-24. Then if you go back to 2022, again, it was split. It was shared in May. 2022, in May. Pumas lost 17-23 to Province, but then in March, Pumas thrashed them 37-11. So it's a lot of in the past few years, it's been shared 1-1 usually. Then if you look at the kind of players head to head, while Yuri Mati is not starting today, Mani Libok is actually getting a start today, which is exciting. I think it's his Currie Cup debut. Yuri Mati has scored 45 points for Western Province against Clinton Swart, who I think is starting. Let me have a quick look there. Clinton Swart, who scored 66 for... let me have a look. Is Clinton Swart kicking? Where is it? I need the Pumas team. Clinton Swart. Oh, no, he's... yes, he's the number 12. Okay, so Clinton Swart, the number 12. He's been their biggest point scorer so far, on 66, an average of 13.2 2 points a game, compared to 9 points on average for Mattia. Mattia's 45 points is 26% of Province's total points, whereas SWAT's 66 points is 31% of the total Pumas points this year. The game is being played in the Darnay Craven Stadium down in the Western Cape. And head to head, home team wins 40% of the time. Average points scored in their last 5 games, 22 to the Pumas, 21 to Western Province. So interesting stats there. I certainly think that the teams and certain players who will be playing released from the Springboks will have a big part to play in this game. We'll go through the teams. Obviously, starting with the home team in Western Province, we got Stephen Kitsoff back from the box. Quite nuts that he got released. It shows how much depth the Springboks have. JJ Kotzer comes back into the starting lineup with Corne Veilbach again, also promoted to the starting lineup. Ardre Smith at 4, Gary Porter at 5, Willie Engelbrecht moves from 8 to 6, Hendre Starson at 7, and Divan Fuller at 8. Imad Khan comes off the bench to start alongside Marnie Libok getting his Currie Cup debut, I think. But how crazy is it that, Marnie Libok, with the talent he has, is now playing Currie Cup because of Sasha Feinberg Gomazulu. Anyway, onto the back line, we've got Gino Cupido at 11, Damien Marcus at 12, Wandisile Similani at 13, Courtney Skosan at 14, and Luke Berger, who I would say is one of the standout Western Province performers this year. He is at 15. Then going onto the bench, we've got Joseph Dweber, another Springbok on the bench. Vernon Matongo, he was very good last week when I watched him. Who did they play? Can't remember. No, they played the Sharks. He was pretty good. Brian LaRue, Ruben Van Heerden, Dave Ewers, Sibusiso Sangueni, Dival Duvanaka drops to the bench, and Yuri Mattia also drops to the bench. So a pretty good side for turning out for Western Province today. So they'll be hoping that team can get them over the finish line with the victory. Not that bear in mind that Province can't make the playoffs. The closest they could get is 1 point below the team in number 4 in 4th position now, which is the Cheetahs. Going on to the Pumas, we've got Etienne Yannicka, Llewellyn Klaassen, Sampi Svigers. Jeez, that's an interesting name. Sampi Svigers. Malembe Mpofu, Dion Slabbert, Nsika Fisanti, Roald van der Merwe, Kwanda Dimaza, Godlin Masimla at number 9, Danrich Visaki at 10, Darren Adonis 11, Clinton Swart, their top point scorer, at 12, David Britz 13, Stefan Kutsia at 14, and Tino Swanepoel at 15, with their reserves being Jan Henning Kamper, Tivald Maritz, Bukle Siasanga, Nojekwa. Jesus, that's a long name. I'm going to say just Nojekwa. Yandre Leonard, Marvelous Masimbi, Ross Broad, Vian Van Niekerk, and Piccolomzi Sobachle, rounding out the 23. So a lot of players I don't know from the Pumas, but again, it's been a long time since I actually took the Currie Cup seriously. I'm really enjoying it this year, to be honest. But we are about 5 minutes from the start of the game. I'm really hoping to see some good Pumas rugby here. They've been a really interesting side over the last couple of years, and getting that famous win a couple of years ago. Looking at the log, though, while we wait for the game to start, we've got the Lions now top after a bit of a demolition of the Bulls on Friday night. Bulls in second, 1 log point below. Sharks up to third with their demolition of the Griquas. I mean, that's the highest points I think I've seen the Sharks score in 10 years. On 31 points. Cheetahs down fourth on 25. So Pumas could leapfrog the Cheetahs here, even if they just get 2 log points. They might even go above them if they get 1, but I think the Cheetahs have a slightly better points difference. Griquas funnily enough, are no, Grick was out too. So basically, the Pumas are the only ones that could change this top four. Grick was down on 19, Province down 7th on 14. That's why they're out, and Griffin's still looking for a victory, hoping to get one in their last game. I believe they're playing Province in their last game. 7. It's been played in the Darnie Craven Stadium in Stellenbosch. Another one of those kind of what's it called? Going back to old, like grassroots kind of thing, which is really nice. And we are just getting ready to get kickoff underway. I mean, it's almost time to get started. I'm looking forward to this one. Just gonna get everything sorted out and ready. Are we all good? Yep, no, it's all going well. Let me just check that the chat is flowing. We're gonna go. We'll go through the. No, we'll keep the team sheet up. I think makes life a bit easier. I think mostly I'll need the Pumas team. Okay, so we're going through the team again. Janneke Klaassen as figures. Front row, Mpofu, Slabbert, Fisanti, Van der Merwe, and Dimaza. Oh, is that a change? No, Dimaza is the captain. He's number 8. Godlin Masimla, Visaki, Adonis, Swart, Brits, Kutsia, and Swanepoel. That's the starting lineup for the Pumas. Then on to Province, we've got Kitsoff, Kotze, Veilbach, Smith, Porter, Engelbrecht is the captain, Starson and Fuller, Imad Khan, Mani Libok, Cupido, Marcus, Similani, Skossan, and Luke Berger. Luke Berger's been playing really well recently. They'll want to get the ball into his hands as much as possible. It's a stunning view of the Lions' head. Results fairly recently. On Friday, the Cheetahs went down to the Griquas. That is a huge loss for the Cheetahs. The Bulls down by the Lions, and then the Sharks destroying the Griffins. That's a big loss for the Cheetahs, though. They needed that to keep pressure on the Pumas, but now they're only one log point above. Huge win for the Griquas there. Congrats to them. So yeah, 1, 2, and 3 can't be challenged. It's purely that number 4 spot. Good stuff. Good stuff. How many people got watching today? Okay, a lot less than the last one. I think I streamed on, but that's all right. It's not as I suppose it's not a bigger game. Well, actually, it is a big game. It is a big game for the Pumas. Also, don't know if you guys have heard this. Western Province might be no longer, and they might be changing their name to the Stormers. Purely branding, and in a way, I get it. It's sad, but it's purely a branding, marketing decision, I believe. Um, but certainly, the Darnie Craven Stadium looking very drenched in sunlight, which is good. It looks like it's a very warm day. Here come the Pumas in their grey and pink kit. The Pumas always have an interesting kit. I quite like it. Although that one I'm not a massive fan of. I don't like the grey, but I do like the fact that they keep using pink. Gwanda Dimaza, the captain of the Pumas today, he'll be hoping that a bonus point victory is on the cards and really putting the pressure on the Cheetahs into that final round. Ikono Ndungani, former Springbok and Blue Bulls man. He is one of the commentators today. And here comes what's his name? Engelbrecht, captain, leading out his charges in the blue and white hoops. The thing is, if what we're hoping is, look, if the name changes, okay, it's not, it's sad, but what people are really worried about is losing that Currie Cup kit, which is so nice. The blue and white stripes, so nice. Um, Probably the nicest kit in the Currie Cup currently. But they will certainly be hoping that the return of Marnie Libok and other Springboks will give them a much better run out today. Stefan Geldenhuys is the commentator today. Um, Certainly, as I was saying, big game for the Pumas. Province just looking to restore some pride. Kicks off. The Pumas will be a bit annoyed that they've suddenly got all their Springboks back and they need to win this game. So Visaki kicks off, and he kicks it long straight to Marnie Libok in the 22. He clears. He clears. He doesn't find touch. It lands with Kutsia, who passes it infield to Captain Dimaza. He gets his way over halfway. There's Masimla. Good tackle from Province. They've pushed him back a little bit, but the turnover is not. It's not a turnover. And now Masimla is going to kick downfield. Adonis with the chase. It's a bit loose, and Kitsoff comes away with it. He charges upfield, makes a good few meters. Advantage to Province for the knock on. Marnie Libok with a up and under. Oh, it's a oh! I thought he got there. God, it looked like Damien Marcus had got there, but he couldn't quite take it. So Pumas have it back. There's Mpofu with a good carry. Masimla gets it away to Svigas or Swigers. I'm guessing it's Svigas. Looks like it might be a turnover. It is, and who is it? Imad Khan gets it out quickly to Libok. Here's Luke Berger. Luke Berger making a break. He's beaten 4 players already. Gets it off to Cupido. Yeah, Cupido. And Cupido eventually tackled into touch, but brilliant run there from Luke Berger. You're going to have to bear with me. There are a lot of players in these teams I do not know the names of. Jimmy Stonehouse, the director of Pumas Rugby. Look, the Pumas have got a lot better in recent years, and it's really good to see. Like they've really pushed the top sides. So Pumas get their line out through their hooker Llewellyn Clarkson. Oh, it's a charge down. Lucky. I tell you what, they are the Pumas 10. Visaki is very lucky that the ball bounced straight back to him. Otherwise, the Pumas were in a hell of a lot of trouble. Now, Masimla will kick downfield. He hasn't found touch. Lebok beats 1, beats 2, and then knocks it on. Yeah. First Currie Cup match for Marnie Libok. I knew I was right. It does annoy me that we didn't keep him at the Sharks. It really does. It really annoys me considering we had Cohen Bosch, who Cohen Bosch I used to rate so highly, but he's fallen off in recent years so poorly. We just needed a change. He needed a change, in all fairness. He's a great player when he's in the right setup. Pumas kick downfield, and they've got a line out just outside the Western Province 22. So it will be, what's his name? Clarkson to throw in at the line out. He gets it back from Mpofu. Masimla off to Svigers. Okay, Sampi Svichas. Attempted turnover from Western Province. They do get the ball, but it's a penalty. Now, will Pumas go for poles, or will they look to get a try? I think they'll probably go for the corner, and they are through Clinton Swart, their top point scorer of the season. They've got about a 7-meter line out. Yeah, playing the ball on the floor from Province. That's why the penalty came. Fairly small crowd at the Donny Craven Stadium. Clarkson, and there's a knock on there from the Pumas, definitely. Referee did not see. Well, referee hasn't called it, so it's going to be play on. There's certainly a knock on there from the Pumas. So Pumas playing on. Here's Masimla off to Van der Merwe. Good carry from Van der Merwe. He's isolated though. Could be in trouble. Is ball is stolen by Province. Imad Khan. Mani Libok flicks it over the top of everyone to Luke Berger. He steps in field and beats two. Makes some good ground. Almost up to the 22. Khan. Oh, I think it might have been. Oh, it's a high tackle. Engelbrecht was being hunted, but it was just a slightly high tackle. He wasn't offside. Really, really shot up out of the line there. I think that was Fisanti, but I'm not sure. Marnie Libok will have a chance to clear the lines. 5 minutes gone. Libok puts his boot to it and brings play outside the province 10-meter line. Okay, it wasn't. It was no, it was Masimla with the high tackle. Quite a big scrum off. No, not Masimla. Province, their line-out has been shocking the whole competition, and they've lost another one. Masimla, penalty advantage to Pumas. Masimla to Mpofu, who's got a standing start. Masimla off to Svigas. Masimla again. Goes to his fly half. Here is Swanepoel. Swart. Oh, this is good for. Oh, no. And Fisanti knocks it on. He was clear to the line if he just gathered that ball. Not the most sympathetic pass back inside, but it should have been taken. And Pumas butcher their first opportunity. But what a really good run there from Swart. Gets the ball away to Van der Merwe, and it was Van der Merwe's pass above Fisanti's head. So not a sympathetic pass, but probably should have taken it. But certainly needed to be a better pass. And Fisanti was in clear. So 18 kg advantage in the front row for Pumas, and almost a 30 kg advantage in the second row. Pack weights. How is that low? Must be the back row. Back row of the Pumas province is a lot heavier. So province have put into this scrum. And it'll be a penalty to Western Province at that scrum. I think it's for collapsing or not taking the hit. No, it's against Simla for being way past the tunnel. And that's a huge let-off for Western Province. Simla playing against his old teammates. He's clearly very enthusiastic to try and get up in their faces. Decent kick from Mani Libok there. Similar, yeah, that's a poor penalty. That he should have been careful. Cotter, I think with his first line, that didn't look straight, but I suppose there's no challenge if it goes to the front. Here's Marcus Engelbrecht in the midfield. Good pickup from Cupido. He's being held up though. He needs to get his knees to the ground, and then he does so. Maul wasn't called, so it'll be fine. Khan, Cotter, Khan again. Libok has to reach above his head for it, but it's penalty advantage. Libok breaks the line, gets the ball away to his number 5, Gary Porter, almost up to the 22. Here's Marcus, stabs it through for Similani to chase. Similani can't quite get it down, so I think they'll come back for the penalty. Taken back in, but okay, penalty advantage was over. Okay, so it's going to be a scrum 5, taken back over the line by the Pumas player. It'll be a scrum down 5 meters out to Western Province. This is clever from Marcus. Similani with a good chase. I'm not sure that was carried over. It was rolled back by the Pumas players, but it wasn't carried. I suppose if you're chasing back and you drop the ball backwards and it goes over the try line, you've carried it over. That would be the ruling, so that's fair. Time off. I think there's what is it? An injury? Head injury? It's Vale. No, sorry, it's not. Yeah, it's no, it's not. It's somebody's Fichas who's getting some. Ah, it's blood. He's getting some attention to his head. He's got blood everywhere. Everyone loves a bit of claret. Stormers all the way. Leonard Barnard, how you doing, mate? Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Check out BitDefender, our sponsors, and think about joining the fan club. It's really cheap, and you get some nice Rassi Erasmus and what's his name, Khaleesi stamps that you can use. You also get the nice Forever Sports logos next to your name, so we can see your comments a lot quicker, which is always good, isn't it? Score, please. It's still 0-0, as you can see in the middle of the screen. Still 0-0. We're about 9.5 minutes into the game. So Speakers is fine. He's going to stay on the field, and we now will get the scrum underway. Almost 10 minutes gone in this first half. So Imad Khan is going to feed this scrum. Pumas, we'll see. We'll see how these two scrums go against each other. So Province have a good, decent-ish scrum, but their line-out is shocking. There's a penalty advantage to Province, and it was, I believe, Starson who broke off the side there. Big hit on, decent hit, decent shot on Kitsov. Khan gets it to Starson. There's Engelbrecht. Advantage to Western Province. Khan goes at the back. Marcus back to Libok. Holds his feet a little bit, but Similani has to help him. Khan, Marcus. Marcus wants to get it to Berger. Good, decides to go himself. Luke Berger with some good defense there on that ruck. Another penalty to no, sorry, they're going to go back for the penalty to Western Province. Marnie Libok's got it. He's looking like he wants to take it quickly. He won't do so. Now, do they go for a line out? Do they call another scrum? Or do they take the three? They're not. I doubt they're going to take the three. So I imagine they'll go for a line out. No, I imagine they'll go for a scrum because their line out is so poor. Yep, they're going to go for a scrum. Yeah, Province's line out this year has been absolutely dire. Possession so far, 55% to the Pumas, 45 to Western Province. Territory, though, 71% of territory for the Pumas. But it's a Province put into the scrum here. Slipping his bind. Couldn't. It's going to be reset. There was certainly a slip in the front row. Both props collapsing there. That would have been what's his name? Sampi. No, it's not. Just the other one. Who's their other prop? Yannicka, and therefore it would have been Veilbach. So can Province get this one going? And both same front props go down. Imad Khan's penalty advantage. Oh, Libok's throwing a wild pass. It does find their winger in it's Gosan. Still playing under advantage. Imad Khan breaks off, decides to go himself. He's then upended by Fisanti. Marcus is going to have to act as number 9. This is good, quick hands, although it's now start for Andre Starson. Khan. Khan again goes to Kotze. Sorry, Starson. Libok with a cross kick. Oh, it's a brilliant. Oh, I think he's dropped it though. I think Luke Berger's dropped it. And he has. Oh, it was pinpoint from Marnie Libok, but Luke Berger can't hold on. Almost a try there. Almost the opening try for Western Province. But they still had the advantage, so they've still got penalty. Yeah, he should have taken that. That's unfortunate. He should have taken that. So they're going to probably do another scrum here. So Masimla just having a quick chat with the referee, clearly about this the province scrumming technique. Referee saying he'll take a look at it. He'll watch out for it. And province going for another scrum. They're not going to use that line out, that's for sure. There's no guarantee they'll win their own line out, so they're not going to use it. Khan, Veilbach needs to hold it up. It's a much more solid scrum here from both sides. Good pick up and go from Divan Fuller. Khan to Stassen, not quite there. He's about a meter out. Oh, that's close to the line. And there, I think that will be the first try to JJ Kotz. It looked like a try, but he's come up short. Goes to Similani. Similani gets it out to Berger. Berger to Skossan in the corner. Courtnall Skossan opens the try scoring for this game. I was sure JJ Kotz had got there under the poles, but Province do score. Courtnall Skossan's 23rd Currie Cup try. It's good pressure from the forwards there for Western Province, using those scrums effectively. And what's his name? Adonis just can't get over quick enough. So now it's up to Marty Libok. Not the best kicker, as we know. He's sitting on 72%, which is all right, but he wants to be up above 75 at least. This is not the easiest kick, but certainly a Springbok should get it. Libok, he's curled it too much to the left, and it will sail to the left. But Province do take the lead, 5 points to 0. Yeah, there wasn't enough numbers for Pumas out on the left-hand side. About 16 and a half minutes gone in this first half, and we finally have the first points of the game. So Fasaki gets us underway. It lands for Similani. Similani runs it out of his 22. Khan looking for a box kick, yes. Good tap back by Courtnall Skossan, gets it to Kotze, and then Kotze throws it away to number 14, which is Stefan Kutsier. Pumas have it back. Oh, it's a good wide pass. Finds I'm not sure who that was actually. Looks like the fullback, so maybe no. Not sure. Starson has, I think, stolen the ball here in the ruck. Good turnover for Province. Engelbrecht going digging for it, but can't quite get it out. So Libok is going to act as number 9. And he does. Not a great pass, but good run from Kitsov. Imad Khan probably looking for a box kick here. And does. He doesn't want it to go too far, but that's really not gone very far at all. And there's a penalty for in front of the kicker. That's poor, really poor from Province. So that'll give Pumas the chance to apply some pressure here. It was not a good kick from Imad Khan. So now, how close to the line can Clinton Swat get this ball? They want to attack the province line out. It's not the greatest kick, but he didn't have a huge angle to work with. Yeah, so the line out is just, I think, just inside province's 22. Ender Stassen getting some treatment. His 15th Currie Cup appearance. Yeah, so the line out is just inside the province 22. Pumas have already conceded 5 penalties. Pumas go over the top. Santi with an attempted bump off. Masimla off to Mpofu, who's hit backwards. Masimla again off to his props. Yannicka. Masimla again goes wider this time, and it's lost forward by the Pumas player. So it'll be another scrum this time for Western Province. Well, again for Western Province. Just not getting the continuity they want through Roald van der Merwe, who is pretty much the reason the Pumas haven't scored yet. He was way too flat there, was van der Merwe, and Similani brings him down. But the knock on had already occurred. Looks like there might be a change here, and it looks like Sampi Spears is coming off, which means I think Bukle Nojekwa is onto the field. Bukle Nojekwa. It's a blood substitution, so Swiggers can come back. We're about to enter the 20. Well, we're about to go into the second half, first half. So 20 minutes gone. Scrum is called to be reset by the referee. I think he wasn't happy with the stability of it. Patience on the bind is called. So Province will still have ball. Yeah, 20 minutes and only 5 points scored. So far, a low scoring game. But I imagine at some point it'll open up. Pumas have already missed 8 tackles to Province's 1. It's not a good look for the Pumas. Solid scrums from both teams. Although now it is Yannicka goes straight to ground and is penalised. So it's a penalty against the Pumas at the scrum time. And they're conceding a lot of penalties at scrum time with the Pumas. They've already, I think, conceded. How many was it? They'd already conceded what, 8? So that might be 9. They're conceding a lot of penalties. The Pumas. They're gonna have to be careful, otherwise they might start losing players. The director and coach of the Pumas certainly not happy with all the penalties going against them. So Province have a lineup just inside the Pumas half. Gary Porter's the target. He gets the ball. Imad Khan off to his forwards. And it's Fuller with a big run, but doesn't get very far. Imad Khan with a box kick. He's gone way too long with that. They decide not to. Here's Swanepoel. They decide not to mark that one. Swanepoel's beaten Similani on the outside and then is smoked by Cupido into touch. I think he was looking for the scissors there, and then his mate Stefan Kutsia didn't really do much to help him. So Province take it at the front of their line-out through their number 5, who is Gary Porter. Here is Marcus. Marcus hits the line. Big shot on him, though. Pumas looking to try and counter ruck. And penalty advantage against the Pumas. They're seriously leaking a lot of penalties. The ball goes loose and it's picked up by Adonis, but they'll come back for the penalty. Yeah, you see, there have been so many penalties to the Pumas here. Like, pretty soon the referee's going to be like, you know what, this is too many now. Province's passing hasn't been fantastic, but the Pumas are allowing them to just march upfield with all these penalties. Marnie Libok puts it deep into the 22. It is a line out, and Province's lineouts have been shocking. But if they can win it, they're in a dangerous position. Clinton Swart taking out the scrum off. That's what the penalty was for. So it's a line out, probably 7 meters from the Pumas line. Kotzer needs to find his man here, and does to Porter. They've set the maul. Province, one stop called. They're going to have to use it. They're told to use it. Con is going to need to take it out. Kotzer breaks off the left-hand side, immediately swamped by Pumas players. Gets it away to Porter. Porter driven backwards after a bit of a fight. Khan goes to Kitsov. Kitsov with a good carry, makes a couple of meters. Khan, interesting what happened there, but it worked out. Here is Cupido off of Marnie Libok's pass. And penalty against Province. I think it's Clinton Swart who got himself over the ball there. But Province were looking really dangerous. And then Clinton Swart boots the ball downfield and brings play up to the Pumas' 10-meter line. Adonis with a great tackle and a great steal from Clinton Swart. I want to try and find a way to get the team sheets next to each other because this is being annoying. Oh, there we go. That'll work. Cool. Okay, so Masimla off to his fly off. Fisahi. Mpofu. Sorry, no, it's not. It's Fisanti. Oh, it's almost an intercept there from a Province player. It goes backwards though, but then it's knocked on by a Pumas player. And it comes from Klaassen. Llewellyn Klaassen. Yeah, it was a bit of an odd pass from not Swanepoel, Clinton Swart. Not sure why he did it. So the referee's having a chat with Dimaza, just saying, it's a lot of different types of penalties that they're doing, but they need to seriously be a lot more aware. Clinton Swart scored 245 Currie Cup points in 28 matches. Not a bad strike record. So it does look like Nojeko will be staying on the field. That blood replacement's clearly not being reversed. About 14 minutes left to play in this first half. 4080 you're watching, guys. Let me know where you're watching from, who you're supporting, obviously. And yeah, if you've got any questions or anything, just chuck them in the chat. We'll have a bit of a chat while the game's going on. So Imad Khan's going to feed this scrum. Again, the right-hand side of this scrum, both players going straight to ground. They really need to sort this out. Veilbach and Yannicka just having a torrid time against each other. Always breaking binds, always going to the straight down to the floor. So the scrum will be reset. Imad Khan will feed the scrum again. Gets the ball to the back, and it's Fuller who's protecting it. Here's Marcus. Gets it off to Similani. Similani flung to the ground, but it wasn't held, so he can get back up. He's immediately tackled after it, though. Here's Porter. Good tackle from Mpofu. Libok gets it away to Kotzer. Penalty advantage, I think, for a late tackle. And there's the penalty. Yep. And here we go. I think it's going to be a penalty, a yellow card for number 9, Masimla. Late tackle, Godlin Masimla is yellow carded. And that's fair. There was such a build-up of penalties against the Pumas. Not what they want. I'm surprised Miney Libok's not going for poles there, considering they are right in front. But Miney Libok going for the corner. Yeah, it was a soft penalty. Really unnecessary. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't have said that was too bad. Um, he was already committed to the tackle when Libok passed it, and then hit him maybe a second later. So it looks bad when you slow it down, but actually, I think that didn't deserve a penalty. Watching from Western Cape. Sorry, YouTube. So Western Province bring the ball down. They've set their own maul. It's moving sideways, not forwards. Porter has it at the back. Khan's probably going to have to dig for it now. No, sorry. It's Kotze who had it at the back. Khan decides to go right. Khan switches with Skosan. He's going to try and get a second. And Skosan gets his second try of the match. Really did well there to see off both Adonis and I believe the other player was maybe Brits. But not a good result there for the Pumas. Who was it who got shrugged off here? It might have been Vasaki, actually. No, Vasaki goes back to the left. Imad Khan, yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it was Vasaki. Vasaki and Adonis couldn't stop Skosan. Pumas need to seriously stop giving away so many penalties and get themselves deep into and execute in Western Province's half. At the moment, they are not. Libok, it's another kick from the touchline for him. So hopefully he's learnt from the first one. It's pretty much identical position. Got 10 seconds. Libok lining it up. And he's pushed it right this time. Outlaw, yeah. Pumas are the problem with the Pumas is they're giving away so many penalties and it's conceding field position. It was good from Imran Khan though. And Skosan gets 2 tries. He's the only person who scored any points in this game so far. Yesterday's ref was a disgrace for Test rugby. It wasn't fantastic. Similani takes the kickoff at a run. He's then tackled. Imad Khan calling his forwards and Kodser to get over the ball so he can box kick with some protection. Porfu gets a good charge down with a single hand. Libok cleans up. Here's Berger. And Berger slices it. And that is really good pressure from the Pumas. Great charge down from Mpofu. Malembe Mpofu. Yeah, Imad Khan really rushed that kick. So, line out to the Pumas. Yesterday's there. I don't like saying anymore. I used to say it a lot, but I don't like saying referees are shocking or disgrace because it's hard. It's a really hard job. There's a lot of pressure. But yes, the Umdami try really should not have been a try. So the Pumas have set their maul now, and Tino Swanepoel is acting at 9 at the moment. It's another penalty advantage. Sorry, it's a penalty advantage against Western Province. So it'll be a penalty to the Pumas for a side entry. And I think it was Ardre Smith, the big number 4, who came in at the side. Now I imagine, yep, Clinton Swart goes for the corner. Now they'll have to try and use their rolling maul again. Pumas need to get on the board. Impossible for Western Province this year. Well, I mean, look, every team has downs. It's just the Sharks that have perpetual downs. Swiggers has come back onto the field, so Nojekwa is back off. They've set them all. Puma's looking well set here. Province have defended that really well. Swanepoel acting as scrum off, gets the ball out, and again he recycles under pressure. Not clean his Fisanti. Swanepoel. Svikas. Swanepoel again. Good run from Van der Merwe. He's a meter out. Cynical from Province there. And there's a penalty advantage. And I think there'll be a try here for Pumas. Has to be. Yeah, and there's the try for the Pumas. And they will get on the board, and the kick is easy. They should close the score to 3 points. And they score with it. They're number 9 off the field. Worrying signs that for Western Province. So who scored that? It was Etienne Yannicka, the prop who's having a struggle in the scrum, is the one who scores. So Clinton Swart, he has 35 seconds, and I mean he's also sitting on 72% for his kicks actually. So it'll be a little bit higher than that now as he slots that over. 10 points to 7. The Pumas get themselves back into this match. We've got about 6 minutes left of the first half. Good try there from the Pumas. They worked their way upfield really well, applying the right pressure in the right areas. So Province will have their second kickoff of the game, maybe? Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, no, wait, didn't the Pumas kick off the game? I can't even remember now. Mani Lebok kicks off into the 22 on the left. It's taken in by Stefan Kutsia. He does get out of the 22, then back. Mpofu's pushed back in, and then he gets back out of the 22. So they can't kick directly to touch. Swanepoel goes to his forwards. 5 minutes left of the half. Swanepoel goes deep to Swart. Swart's going to kick downfield. He's kicked infield. Really well taken from Libok. Libok feeds Berger. Berger tries to break the line. Can't do so. Libok again. Double pumps. Similani. He goes into the contact. Imad Khan. Porter with a carry. Imad Khan. Libok. Libok goes over the top. They looked a bit forwards, but it's going to be play on. Engelbrecht inside to Fuller. Imad Khan goes down to the blind. It's Engelbrecht again. Khan off to Kitsoff. Khan goes to short ball to Luke Berger. Khan goes wider this time to Libok. Libok with a cross kick. Great cross kick. He finds Marcus, who pops it inside to Similani, and Similani scrolls over for a try. Province get their 3rd try of the game. That was really good play from Province there. Marcus with a great catch. Ride kind of takes the tackle, draws the man, and then passes in field. Adonis had Adonis hunting him, which he then missed the tackle, so his center, and I'm assuming Brits had to go in for the tackle on Damien Marcus, who just pops it in field to Similani. So again, it's fairly similar place for Mani Libok to kick. He's hit it both sides of the poles. Can he now get it down the middle? Come on, Marnie. Actually, I'd quite like. Well, I'd like Pumas to at least get a point so that they're level with the Cheetahs. Then make next weekend really hectic. Lebok. Ooh, he's drawn this one to the right as well. Not curled around enough. A lot of shakes of the head there for poor kicking. Mind Lebok's kicking is just not good enough. Yet his kicking out of hand is unbelievable. Like, just what is it that he does? That he needs a really good kicking coach, or he should just not kick anymore. So Puma's yellow card is almost done. The yellow card for Masimla. Fasaki kicks off. He's for just gone 10 meters. The Pumas catch it. Everyone thought it wasn't going to go 10. The referee says play on. Good. Fasaki gets it wide to Swart. Swart beats the tackle of Marcus. Sorry, not Marcus. It was who's number 7? Starson. Robin's looking for a turnover. Can't get it. Swanepoel using the forwards here. Mpofu with a break down the middle. Mpofu with a good run. Gets it off to Fisanti. Fisanti on Libok. Libok brings him down. Good run. This is really good from the Pumas, though. Here's Figures. Ball's loose. Swanepoel off to his other forward. Penalty advantage to the Pumas. Ball spurts out, though. And the Pumas ending the second half in. Well, actually, there's suddenly been, 2 tries, and now there might be a third? I don't know. Do they go for the touchline? Masimla is back on the field now, so they're back to 15. And I think they're going to take a shot. They're going to try and close the points up to 5 points. I think there'll be a kickoff. There'll be one more kickoff because there's 50 seconds left, which would leave 5 seconds if you use the whole time. Just before halftime, yeah, secure some more points. So Clinton Swart will be able to add to his tally. Swart slots it straight down the middle. 15 points, plays 10 with 30 seconds left in the first half. Pumas edging their way back into this game. Pumas really trying to chase down that 4th spot. Technically, right now, they're level with the Cheetahs if it stayed the same as this. Lidwalk with a deep kick. Goes to, what's his name? Kutsia. Kutsia breaks out. Gets it away to Fisanti. Fisanti steps. Fisanti runs into Libok, tries to shake him off. Can't quite do so, but they're back up over halfway. Masimla off, gets his back line running. Swanepoel, he's got it away to his big number 5, Slabbert. Slabbert against, and I think that's a try. I think the Pumas have scored. Cordnell Scossan just cannot stop the big, rangy number 5, Dion Slabbert. Now, the only question is, has he knocked it on? And the try's been awarded. The Pumas have a chance to go ahead into halftime. What a turnaround. Brilliant. And I mean, tell you what, Dion Slabbert has got some pace. Big, rangy, long legs. Well, he might have knocked that on. I'd like to see that put that touchdown. Let me have a look. Right, so he rides the tackle of Scossan there, kind of rolls over. Nah, he gets that down. That's a try. Come on, Swat. Get this over and take the lead. So that is the halftime hooter. So this will be the Swat curls it back in. Oh, and he's got it. And the Pumas take the lead into halftime. I did not expect that. Did you? 17 points to 15. The Pumas take the lead straight into halftime. We'll be back in 10 minutes for now an exciting second half. It seems to have all opened up as I thought it would. So we'll see what happens in the second half. Don't go anywhere, guys. I think this one's gonna end really, really, really like tight and interesting. So we'll see you soon, guys. All right, and we're back live, guys. We're back live, and the Western Province have come out onto the field. The Pumas, as per tradition, apparently, I can't even remember if this is a thing. They changed their kit at half time. What are they coming out in? God, that must not save a lot of laundry bills. Here comes the Pumas, definitely in a different kit. So now it's pink and black. Excuse me. That's a hell of a lot of laundry bills. But okay, anyway. So Manny Libok will get us underway for the second half. They're now playing right to left. Referee blows his whistle, and we are underway. Province trailing by 2. Mpofu rises high and gathers it. Pumas looking like they're only just, they're just starting out because of their change, their kit change. I prefer this Pumas kit to the other one. Pumas can't kick it directly into touch here because they managed to get it outside of their own half. I think he's kicked it directly out to touch. He has. It's going to go all the way back. What? But they carried it back in. He told them it was outside, and he carried it back in. I don't understand that, but sure. Masimla gets to play almost up to halfway for a Province lineup. Goes to the front to Kitsov, Imad Khan, Libok out the back to Marcus, and Engelbrecht can't hold on. Here's Vasaki. He stabs it downfield. Doesn't really have a winger to chase, although Adonis is now after it. Cupido goes out. So it'll be a Pumas line out just outside the Western Province 22. In that first half, eight penalties conceded by Pumas, and 7 by Province. So Claassen with a good throw. He's now got it at the back of this maul, but it's not really moving forward. So I think Masimla is going to have to use it, and does. Goes to Swat. Masimla to Visanti. Gets off trying to counter ruck. Almost does. Here's Mpofu. Good run from Mpofu, but then it's not lost forward by Yannicka. Khan gets it to Skosan. Skosan to Libok. He takes the tackle. Khan. Oof, it's a quick up on there from the captain Dimaza. Ball's called out. No advantage. So they'll come back for the knock on from the Pumas. Scrum down to Province. So quite a frantic start from both sides there to the second half. So it'll be a scrum down to Western Province. Khan obviously will feed the ball, and I'm sure Masimla has learnt from his penalisable offence in the first half and won't be going past the tunnel. But he kind of... Oh, the ball squirts out the back and Masimla's there. But again, he's done it again. The new laws, he cannot go past the tunnel. He can't go past the tunnel. He did, and when the ball squirted out, he picked it up, which in previous years he would have been fair play. It's the second time he's been penalised for that. That's exactly what I was talking about. So Manny Libok will be able to clear the lines of Western Province. He gets a pretty decent touch finder. Takes play into the Pumas half, almost up to their 10-meter line. That's so frustrating though. If the ball comes out and you just can't go and get it, it's just lying there. But you, as the scrum half, can't run after it and get it. So Divov Moritz has come on for Yannicka. Khan, Marcus feeds Similani. Khan again. Here's Cupido. Khan again. Starson with a carry. Pofu knocks it on as Khan tries to flick it away. So it'll be another scrum to Western Province. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Cupido is getting himself really involved off his wing now. He's hitting the line hard. He's doing well. Also, another change. Masimla has made way for Brody. Must be Broad. So Masimla's made way now, and I guess that second penalty was just too much of an irritation. Apparently it is Brody. Khan going to feed the scrum. Looks more dominant from Western Province in this half. It's a penalty advantage to Province. Is Marcus. Marcus feeds Similani. Similani to Libok. Libok drops it cold, but they'll come back for the penalty. It's a pretty soft mistake there. And I tell you what, the Pumas scrum is under serious problems now. Like Province's lineouts, the scrum for Pumas is really struggling. Libok will go to the corner. It's a good chance for Province to get back into the lead, but also get a bonus point. It is a big front row for Western Province. In fairness, they do have a Springbok with a Springbok on the bench. So Kotza, he'll throw in this time. Kotza goes to the back to Porter. They set the maul. It's set pretty well. It's actually really strong maul here. It's getting forward. It's creeping forwards. Puma's trying to defend it well. Khan trying to get the ball out. I think that's knocked on. Oh, it's been intercepted by Visaki. But there's been called a knock on from the Pumas. I guess they came through the middle of that maul and then tried to disrupt it, and that's where the knock on came from. So it'll be another scrum in a dangerous position for the Pumas. Oh no, actually, it might have been. Oh no, yeah, it was in the maul. Visaki did really well there to gather that. So solid scrum again from Western Province, and again the Pumas are buckling. No penalty though, so it goes off to Marcus. Marcus breaks the line. Marcus is over. Easy as you like for Damien Marcus. Damien Marcus? Yeah, it is Damien Marcus. And it's a really good try for him. So Province get their bonus point try and they take the lead again. Similani with a really good decoy running line. But Damien Marcus hits that line so hard and Swart stepped off him to cover Damien Marcus. and he just leaves too much for the new man Brody to do. And it was also Visaki. But that was really good from Damien Marcus. Should take it out to a 7-point lead here, Visaki. Sorry, not Visaki, Libok. And look, he's finally got an easy one. Watch him miss it. He gets this one. And it is, sorry, not, what am I talking about? Not 7-point, 5-point game. 22-17. So almost 10 minutes gone in the second half, and we've already had a try, and quite a lot happen. Fisaki kicks quite long. Oh, and Similani can't see it in the sun, but he lets it bounce and then gathers it. Good. Similani's beaten 2 tacklers. And this is 19, number 19. Who's 19? Kotzer. That didn't look like Kotzer. It looked like number 19. Which would have been Ruben van Heerden. No, David Ewers. Don't know. Gets off with a good carry. Province making good ground here. And it looks like Kotzer's gone off and Dweber is on the field. So that couldn't have been Kotzer. Oh, it's a good tackle on Luke Berger. But there's a knock. They have to come back for the knock on. So there have been a couple of changes. Joseph Dweber has come on for Kotzer, as well as Jan Henning Kampfer. He's on. And I think that also means David Ewers. 23, 22, 21, 20. No, Ruben van Heerden. Ruben van Heerden has come on, so I'm assuming that'll be for it'll be for Ardre Smith or Porter. Don't know which one just yet. Can't see just yet. But it looks like number 5 is still on, so that's Porter. So I think it's Ardre Smith who's gone off. Yeah, Van Heerden has come on for Smith, as I thought. Ewers is also on for Engelbrecht. Okay, so there have been a couple of changes. So Pumas have to get that ball through their scrum really fast as it's going backwards. Good run from Swanepoel. He's brought down eventually. Brody. Moritz with a good carry. Brody off to his forwards again. Squeaker. Brody using the back line this time. They've got it all the way wide to their Kutsia, but he's kind of isolated, although he's made really good ground as Kutsia. Then he gets stripped. Starson strips the ball from him, and now Province have an attack. Kotzer. That's not Kotzer. It's Van Heerden. Khan, under pressure, gets it away to Libok. Not a great pass, and Libok has to dive at it. Khan. Go Pumas. Gino Cupido coming for his try. Khan going to box kick here. Cupido is after it. Swart with a great take. Gets it away to Fisanti. Looked like Fisanti. Brody off to Fisaki. And then Swart knocks it on? Yeah, knocks it on. So Western Province have the ball. Similani dabs it forwards, gets it back off unfortunately, and then passes it infield to a Pumas player. Saki has to help him defend this though in the ruck, and it's done really well there, Saki. Good carry from Fisanti. Actually, might have been Dimaza. Here's Brody. He kicks downfield with the box kick, and the ball finds touch. And it's out on the full. Pumas did not need that. 27 minutes left of this second half of the game. 27 minutes left of the game. Pumas really need to get down the other end of the field. As it stands, Pumas are staying fifth, but they go level with points. They're miles behind the Cheetahs on points difference. But Western Province move up to they move up to sixth instead of seventh. They overtake the Crickers. Was it an advantage province knock on? I think it moved too far away. Skateboard with scooter attachment. Corne Veilbach just getting some attention, but he's back on his feet now. Looking fine. So Province line out. Dweber goes to the front. Khan. Oh, Khan almost does an intercept, but it goes to Marcus. Cupido has to act as scrum off. Gets it off to Libok. Dweber comes away with it, and then he gets stripped. Quick hands from the Pumas. Oh, here's Swanepoel. He's free on the left-hand side. He kicks downfield for Adonis to chase. Oh, Libok does so well there. Turnover. Pumas have turned it over, though. Swanepoel goes himself. There's Brody. They're whipping it wide. Here's Dimaza. He gets it infield. It's a loose ball, but Brody picks it up. Sorry, no. Sorry, it wasn't. Oh, and could be a try here for the Pumas. It is. Brody gets over. Brilliant try. David Britt on the wing gets it back in field to the new man, Brody, and he goes over to level the scores with a kick to come. Really good tracking on the infield there. That was brilliant from the Pumas. Sorry, it wasn't Brits. It was actually it might have been Brits out there. Who was it? No, Brits gets it away to. Okay, gets it away to Kutsia. Kutsia was the winger on the who passed infield to Brody. Good play there from the Pumas. But that was really poor from Joseph Dweber. Gets stripped so easily. Now, can Clinton Swat put the Pumas back in the lead? Three from three so far. He's doing well. 22 points all with this kick. Clinton Swat gets it through. 24 points to 22. The Pumas are back in front. And that's their Pumas' third try. So they need one more, and then they've got at least one bonus point. And the game is starting to open up a bit now. Exciting stuff. 25 minutes to go. And with that, the Pumas, if it stayed like this, the Pumas will go to fourth. I have a feeling that the lead of this game will keep changing. So Lubbock gets us underway. 24 minutes left in this game. Great take from Sanguini off the kickoff. Replacement for Starson. Also, Divanaka's on for Khan. Divanaka is about 400 years old, but he's doing well. Sanguini with a good carry. Feeds in field. Divanaka. Lubbock. To Veilbach. Divanaka again. Lubbock. On the knock on from Province. Pumas are playing with it way back. But Sear, not a great kick, so they'll come back for the scrum. That's a poor kick from Sear. Number 20, I believe that is Ewers. Where's Ewers from? Is he from Saracens? No, Exeter. David Ewers from Exeter. Born in Zimbabwe. Interesting. Graduated from Ivy Bridge Community College and was signed to Exeter Chiefs in the summer of 2010. Okay. His debut came later that year in the British and Irish Cup against Newport. Oh, so he's played for England against the Barbarians in 2014, and he was called up to England in 2016. I don't know if he ever played. I don't know if he ever played. He got to the squad. Uh, no, he never played for England officially. He never got a cap. He played for the Saxons, and still does apparently. So 18, but he probably won't play again. So, Pumas get a penalty at that scrum, but they were looking very weak against the what's it called, the Stormers scrum. I knew I recognised the name David Ewers. Easy penalty, and Clinton Swart will have a chance to clear the Pumas line, and it's quite a good. It's an all right kick from Swart. Brings play into the province half. I mean, and here we go. Province making another change. Veilbach is finally leaving the field. He's had a good 58-minute slog, which means that Brian LaRue makes his debut for Western Province. So Pumas, an attacking line out inside Province's half. Good offload from the Pumas, and it's a great run from Dimaza. Swat infield to Visachi. Pumas are attacking really lethally here. Here is Brits. Weber trying to make a nuisance of himself. Dimaza. Dimaza's a small number 8. And it's a penalty for the Pumas. I'd take the points here. Take it out to a 7-point game. And it is Stephen Kitsoff who played the 9. And they're going to take my advice. Clinton Swart is going to go for poles. And the way he's kicking, this should be 27 points to 22. Oh, is it not updated yet? Interesting. Let me just reload it. Let me see. It should. Yes, it is 24-22. So maybe it might be that the scoreboard's not pulling through correctly. Yeah. So just an update, guys. It is 24-22. The scoreboard's not updating properly at the moment. So now it's 27-22. So the scoreboard we sourced from another site. So they clearly have missed the conversion went over. But it is 27-24 now. Ah, there we go. 27-22 now, guys. They changed it. And I think that's there we go. 27-22. Or 22-27, I guess. Ewers just getting a head strap there. Actually, no, that's not Ewers. Who was that? That was what's his name? That must have been Yandre Leonard. Oh, there's a drop from Brody, but he has dropped it backwards. What? That went backwards. Off the kickoff, he drops it, but that went backwards for me. I disagree with that. That was definitely not a knock on. But it'll be a scrum inside the 22 for Western Province. And again, like yesterday with the Argentina-Australia game, that is a coach killer. You score a try, get the points, and then you make a mistake. So 19 minutes left to play. 10 handling errors for the Pumas, 7 for Western Province. Thanks for pointing that out, Cameron. But it's been updated now on their end, which is good. So the scrum will be reset. Surely Kitsoff is going to go off soon. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Cameron. And it's a penalty against Western Province. Immediately going knees to ground from, so it wouldn't have been, it's not Dweber. It's Brian LaRue, the new man. So Pumas through Clinton Swart will clear their line, and he boots it all the way down into Province's half. Halfway between the halfway line and their 10-meter line. Good kick from Swart. So Pumas back on attack. They go to the oh, Province have disrupted this, but it's called off the boot. So Pumas get it back. Brody. Is the English Premiership only going to be 10 teams this season? I'm not sure. I actually haven't even looked. So I'll get back to you on that one. Swat with a decent kick-ish. I mean, they made about 15 meters off that, but it'll be a turnover, loss of possession. Give me a second. I'll see if I can figure that out. Let's see. Premiership rugby. Tables. Yes. The Premiership this year is only 10 teams. That's sad. It's getting smaller and smaller. Right. So Dweber throws in. They lost another line out of Province, although it's bounced badly for Brody and it comes back for the new man, LaRue. Dweber. Good pass from Dweber. Bloody hell. Van Heerden. Divinacher. Lebok. Marcus. Similani. Sublime Similami. Divinacher sees space back there, although he can't. Oh, that's unfortunate from what's his name, Swanepoel. He catches it, but just steps on the line. Takes it over his head as well. Oh, he's got an interesting scrum cap. You know, Swanepoel just that's it. That is literally millimeters, like blades of grass. He was so close to staying in. But it's a line out for Province on the 22. Just over 15 minutes left to play. Dweber, they do get their line out this time. There's Gary Porter, he's been actually their best line out jumper so far. Gary Porter, referee calls it, use it once. Divanaka gets it out to Marcus. Libok steps in field, he breaks the line, but he's eventually brought down. Divanaka gets it away. Ewers, Dave Ewers, the Englishman. Ewers, sorry, Divanaka off to Dweber with a good carry, bumps off a couple. Divanaka kits off. And it's advantage to Western Province. Divanaka goes back to the right. Libok whips it all the way to the wing. Oh, advantage to Western Province. Another one taken out in the air by Apollos. Sorry, Adonis. And it's a try for Western Province. And it's Cornel Scossan with a hat trick. Cornel Scossan with a hat trick. Wow, could those teams possibly join a URC? Maybe if it means revenue issue will benefit England. No, I don't think so. There are a couple teams that were talking about it. I know Wasps have kind of reconfirmed they've got funding and a stadium, and I think they want to join the URC, or there was talk of it. The other ones, no, I think they've just gone bust. So Province, could they take the lead again? It's 27-all. With the way Marnie Lubbock's been kicking, there's no guarantee that this will change hands again, but I told you this lead will change hands a few times. Yeah, clearly all they need to do is get the ball to Scossan. So Marnie Lubbock converts the try, and Western Province go back into the lead. 29 points to 27. Vanaka's made a huge difference. Yuri Mattia is on, which means that Libok must have left the field now. Matongo has come on for Kitsov as well. So Pumas kick off, and it falls for Similani. 13 minutes to play. Divanaka, he's going to box kick here. He kicks fairly long. Well taken by Kutsia. He beats two tacklers. And then Koskosan running back gets the ball thrown straight to him. Mattia kicks on field. Swanepoel's pushed up, but there's no real chase from Province. Swanepoel gets away from two, gets away from, almost from three. Eventually brought down, though. Matonga with a great counter ruck. Pumas eventually win it back, though. Visaki trying to counter ruck again, or Province. And Pumas managed to somehow get the ball back, but they've lost a hell of a lot of ground through that. Brody. He kicks quite long, falls for Divanaka. Skorsan scored over half the points of Province today. Holding on, so it's a penalty to Western Province. Ruck had formed, said the referee. Really awesome game yesterday. I know the All Blacks will be gutted, but they will improve once their bench gets more experience. Jacobson should no Blackadder yesterday was class. It was his best game. Like I wasn't a massive fan of Ethan Blackadder, but his game yesterday was nuts. Like he was everywhere. But yes, no, I mean there were areas of the game that were a bit odd, but their bench was ineffective, very ineffective. To be honest, that I think personally, I think that the All Blacks are most missing Cam Roigard. That guy is just something else, and they really need him back. Gary Porter, I think, being treated some cramp there. Also, Tosi, Sititi, and where's Perifeta? Huge difference. Tamaiti really stood up in the scrum. Tamaiti Williams was good, pretty good. Ethan de Groot, I mean, he's on another level, though. He is so good. So, Province have an attacking line out here on the 5 meter line. They just have to make sure they win said line out. They go to Porter because otherwise they don't win any line outs. Ewers has got it at the back. I imagine it'll be passed to Dweber soon. Well, it's not yet. So the ball is not at the back of this maul yet. The ball is now Divanaka telling Cupido to get round to the right-hand side. Porter 2 meters out. Divanaka goes to, who is that? Sanguini. Oh, and there's a knock on from the Western Province. And that is, so we're heading for the final 10 minutes now. It's a knock on from Matongo. But it's still danger zone for the Pumas because their scrum is struggling. Unfortunately for Sir Matongo, it wasn't a pleasant pass for him to try and gather. And I mean, this log keeps changing every time the lead changes. So I'll let you know within like 4 minutes of the end where it stands. Humans versus the Cheetahs will decide who takes number fourth position. So that'll be a big game. Pumas need to make sure that they get this ball back in there and scrum. Otherwise, they're in deep shit. And Brody, it's a powerful scrum from Province, but nope, Pumas have managed to get it back. Swat runs straight into Divanaka. Brody. Van Niekerk is on the field as well. Swat boots it downfield. Berger. Here's Luke Berger. Steps and goes, but he's brought down really well. And it's turned over. Sorry, knocked on. Knocked on. So Pumas have reclaimed the ball, and it'll be a scrum down to the Pumas. What was I about to look at? I can't remember. Is there another comment? I would love to see Billy Proctor go and get a go and Cape Town. Rico isn't really playing well. Yesterday, he's been given consistent performance, but that X factor gives someone a chance the Box haven't seen before. Yeah, Proctor's good. Rico, I feel like he's been had a few good seasons at centre, but I feel like Rico was always best at wing. Um, and yeah, I don't think he does enough. I even think that Anton Leonard Brown would be better to start at centre, but I'd like to see Proctor. Talia was a weird one that he didn't start, but then Caleb Clark went and scored 2 tries. So Caleb Clark is the player I wouldn't have had on the field instead of Talia. But Dimaza gets it off to a scrum half in Brody. Swanepoel, they're up to halfway. Swanepoel, Swart's going to have to take it in. He doesn't really have any options, but he gets it off to Fisante. Brody, big carry, really big carry there from Slabbert, the try scorer. Brody recycling well. Ooh, that went, yeah, knock on. Thought so. And it's a knock on off the floor. Less than 7 minutes to play, and the Pumas need something. They need to get up into the province half, and they need to get any form of points. Any form of points, and they'll win. Caleb Clark is their starter. Yesterday's performance, he really locked. Yeah, he was very. Caleb Clark was good yesterday. I had my doubts about him, which he basically told me to shut up. I say who I think they're really missing is Severis. I think that the All Blacks are a completely different team with Severis playing. But yes, I think Perifet is brilliant, and he will help a lot. Who's playing 23? Is that? Oh, Sobakle. So Picolomzi, Sobakle, he's come onto the field. Oh yeah, so Barclay was the player who was at the Sharks. They never used him, and then he went and scored like a hat trick against the Sharks, just to say screw you. So there are definitely. I think Cupido's coming off. No, no, never mind. Um, Severus is suspect on defense though. I mean, look, the All Blacks have a pretty good track record when he's playing, and he always scores. So pros and cons. Divinaka will feed this scrum or Puma scrum absolutely buckling, and it's a penalty to the Western Province. And I imagine they'll go for poles here. Take it out to a 5-point game. Force the Pumas to score a try in order to win. The Airlink Pumas. It's interesting that they chose Pumas, considering there are no Pumas in South Africa. Just reading the report now, and Khaleesi is out. Colby and Arendse is out for next week. Oof. Well, Khaleesi not such a problem. Obviously, captaincy wise, not great. Arendse and Colby, that's a bit of both of them is a rough one. Who do you bring in for them? That's the question. Who are your wingers in the squad? Yeah, who are your wingers in the squad? Shit, I can't even think. Mapimpi will come back into the starting lineup then, especially considering he scored 4 tries yesterday. Yuri Mati, such a good kick from the man, and his former home ground, Yuri Matia, he gets the penalty. It's 32 points to 27. Yeah, I actually weirdly I cannot think of who the other wingers are for South Africa. Like Mpimpi's one. Who are the others? Oh, I wonder if Edwil van der Merwe back, or they might shift Fussy to the wing and bring in Corn Horn, go on Horn. So Barclay grabs the ball off the kickoff, but then is taken into touch. So it'll be a line out to Western Province. Now Pumas have to score a try and convert it to win. Province have a line out. And Porter, who's been the only one to take well all day, takes the line out ball well. Divanaka going to recycle. Oh, it looks like he actually might box kick here. So they kick downfield. So Barclay's got it now. He beats one. Gets the ball away. Here is Swanepoel. Swanepoel beats one. He's on his bike. Swanepoel beats another. Swanepoel's still on his feet and he's gone. Gets the ball away. Oh, it's loose now for the Pumas. Penalty advantage to the Pumas. Now, this is difficult. Do they take the 3 and then hope for another penalty, or do they go for the corner? Or they could get the 3 and then go for a drop goal. This is difficult. Moody is. I'd say Moody's a better wing than a fullback, to be quite honest for me. Yeah, Moody might come in. Yeah, Ken and Moody might come in. Fassi will probably go to the wing. Villy onto fullback, and then maybe Moody to the wing. Clint Swart's going to take the shot at goal. So with 3 minutes to play, they're going to have to get back up into this into the Province half. Either go for another penalty or a drop goal, or a try. But it's a risky move. This he needs to take this as quickly as possible, so they have as much time as possible. Oof. He's drilled that hard and low. He does get it, so it's 30 points to 32. 2 points behind. 2.5 minutes to play. Pumas need to get back into the half really quickly. So Yuri Mattia, he's probably going to drill this really deep. And no, hangs it just inside the 22. Kutsia. 2 minutes left. Pumas playing with the ball on their own 22. I mean, Brody's looking to box kick this. Really? No, decides not to. Brody gets the ball back. They're playing what? Oh, it's a good spot tackle from Skosan. Really putting it back. Penalty to Western Province, and that probably is the game. And the penalised man was, I think, Dimaza. No, it's not. It's Pofu. Oh, and I think Western Province are going to go for the corner here. Yeah, go for the corner. I just counted the box, has 9 injuries, first place injuries, and there is concerning when Desaro implement the mandatory rest period for box players. The URC the week starts next week. Don't know, mate. Not sure for me. But I see Fassi and Moody on either wing, which changes quite a lot, actually. I wonder if Esteisen will come in onto the bench, maybe. So Porter takes it at the front of the line out. Could they deny the Pumas a bonus point? They've got no 4 tries. Could they deny them a losing bonus point? I think they have. And they have Western Province power over. So they need to get this kick to deny Pumas any points. And it is Dweber who scores a try. It's 12 with the 3 injuries from yesterday. Shit. If I was them, I would start. It's difficult. No, you got to keep the LND. Este isn't injured. Okay, so then Am's on the bench. Thanks, Ricardo. So Am will probably go onto the bench. Ish, this is difficult. I mean, you do have Grant Williams who can play wing. But it's also, I mean, you could probably recall Jordan Hendrickson. All of their locks are out as well. Surely not all of them. Is Etzebeth injured? So Mattia, he's going to kick one kick. The time is up now, so this could take a bonus point away from the Pumas. It looks like he's got it. He's got it. Pumas will not get any bonus points. Pumas have got no points from this game, despite scoring 30 points. They didn't get their bonus point try. So 39 points to 30. Western Province win. I mean, well played, Cornel Scossan. I wouldn't be surprised if he or, to be honest, him or Porter, I would give the man of the match to. Scossan or Porter, one of the two. But Joseph Dueber off that line out drive, getting that sixth try, I think, sixth or seventh try potentially, and taking the win without taking it outside of 7 points, and stealing that losing bonus point away from the Pumas. The Pumas have it all to play for next weekend against the Cheetahs. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. That is the end score, 39 points to 30. Six tries scored by Western Province to the three of the Pumas. I think what let them down the most there was the penalties conceded in bad times for the Pumas, but also that last sit. I think they should have gone for the win rather than the penalty there. But that's what they decided to do. And that'll be the end score. Province don't do anything to get themselves closer to they obviously get closer to what's it called, to the top four, but they can't make it. And there we go, all finished at Darnay Craven Stadium. We'll go straight to the review now, where we'll go through step by step scores and everything like that, and then that's the rugby finish for this weekend. We'll see you next weekend, guys. Have a wonderful end to your weekend, and have a good one.